Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping, and today I wanted to show you a cute little card using the Heartland stamp set. I'm kind of new into using stamp sets that have this kind of detailed images on them, but I, live out in the country myself, and I just thought this was so cute. And so I wanted to make a quick card. I'll show you how quick and easy, or at least my take on doing something like this. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is my stamping. So I have just this piece of Whisper White cardstock. And let me grab a piece of scrap, some grid paper out, since I'm going to be doing stamping. And this one right here, let me grab out my little ruler, guys. So this one is cut at 3x3. This is a 3x3 square. And I'm just going to grab my basic black ink to start. And I'm going to use the little boy stamp right there. All right, and so I'm going to just ink that up. All right, that nice and inked up. Okay, and I'm gonna stamp this in the center, but toward the top. So let's go 1, 2, 3, press, lift, and that's perfect. Let me grab my scrub, close up my ink. Spray that. Scrub, and that's clean, ready to be put away. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is I'm going to grab some Bermuda Bay ink, and I'm going to grab the sentiment. So this stamp set just comes with the one sentiment. Just a note to let you know I'm thinking of you. And let's see, just a note. Gotta make sure it's not upside down. All right, I don't stick the stickers on the back of my stamps, so I can't see it. All right, and I'm going to do Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to stamp that right here at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. All right, I got a little bit of a line, but that's okay, you guys. I'm just gonna leave it to make this quick. Okay, so clean that one off. All right, and that's ready to be put away. Okay, now before I'm done with this though, let me close it up. So I want to squeeze, and I'm gonna use my blender pen here, and I'm just going to grab some of this Bermuda Bay ink. Let's see here. I want to fade it out just a little, and I'm just going to color in his overalls in Bermuda Bay, just to give it a little pop of color here. So with this stamp set, you could, use your markers and color in the whole thing, or your watercolor pencils, or your blender pen like I'm doing, and that'd be really fun to do. But I just wanted a little pop of color. Okay, there. So there's his overalls. All right, and that's all I'm gonna do. So with the blender pen, then you just run it till it's clear, and that's it. Put that away. Okay. So if you don't own all the markers, a blender pen's a great way to go, and you can make any of your ink pads a marker. Okay, so now I can put my card together in just a second. I have one more thing. I have a piece of Bermuda Bay cardstock here, and this is cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and I'm gonna run it through this embossing plate. This is one of our dynamic embossing plates, and oh, I can't remember what it's called. Planks, maybe? I don't think it's called hardwood. Anyway, it's at the bottom of the screen, and it does look like a fence, or it looks like wood planks. So let me grab out my Big Shot. And so when you're using one of our dynamic folders, you don't want to use a bottom cutting plate. So you're gonna put it right on here, top plate, run it through your Big Shot. All right, and that's it. Okay. We'll put this back. So simple. Okay, and when I pull it out, look at that. Isn't that so cool? It looks just like wood. Do you guys see that? So cool. Okay, now I can put my card together. So I have a piece of basic black cardstock. This is cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, and whenever I make a card out of basic black, I like to take a piece of Whisper White cardstock cut at 5 1/4 by 4, and I put this on the inside so that I can journal in the card. When it's black, you really don't have many options to write other than a white pen, and I don't always want to do that. So there's my inside. Okay, so I'm going to take my Bermuda Bay. Whenever you adhere something that you've embossed, you really want to put adhesive on all 4 sides so you don't get any curling. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's going to go right There, okay. Then I'm going to take, oh, you know what? Actually, I wanted to do one thing before I glue this down. I decided to change it after the one I designed. So I have our shimmer, our basic black shimmer ribbon, and I'm just gonna cut a little piece here. And I'm gonna wrap it around the top like so, and stick it down. Okay, actually I just peel this off. Okay, so stick to my adhesive, but let me stick a little bit more to cover the ribbon. Come on. Okay, and now I can make sure that's straight. Now I can put this back on here. All right, there we go. Okay. All right. Now I have a piece of basic black cardstock that I'm going to mount this onto. So this was 3 by 3, so this is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So let me put this onto here. Then I'm going to grab my dimensionals, and I'm going to stick dimensionals on the back of this because I want to pop this up just a little bit, just to add a little more, well, dimension, and make this a little more interesting. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I do all 6? 6. I did it. Okay. And this is going to go right here. See, pop it up a little. Okay, and right there I'm just going to tie a bow. So I'm going to take some more of the basic black ribbon. Okay, so I'm going to tie this, and I'm going to flip this around. Actually, I go this way first before I flip it around. Over the top. Nope, I was doing it right the first time. Turn it upside down. Okay. I want to manipulate my... Oh, for crying out loud, guys. What am I doing here? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is not what I wanted to do. The struggle is real with tying bows. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Look at that. Then it comes out perfect. And I'm going to snip that off. Okay. And that looks good, I think. Does it look good? Make sure my tails are going the same way. There we go. I like it. Cute. There we go. And there's my finished card. That's it. So simple. Might want to make that just a tiny bit smaller. Pull it a little tighter. I like it. And here's one I did earlier. This one's just a little bit different in that I just tied a bow and then glue dotted it on. But I think I like it better with the ribbon going around. So anyway, there's my card. Isn't that so sweet? I love that little scene. Just a note to let you know I'm thinking of you. And see, I did get ink on the outside of my stamp, and normally I would fix that, but you know what? It doesn't ruin anything. If that happens on your card and you're okay with it, just leave it. No one is ever going to care. So anyway, there's my card using the Heartland Stamp Set. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and check me out at a2zstamping.com. Thanks, guys. Bye.